What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thiftonfire. Today is mostly going to be a thrift haul video. Basically, it's going to be stuff from a garage sale I went to over the weekend, some retail arbitrage, and I think some thrift store items. And I'm just going to mix them all in here and show you what I got, tell you how much I think potentially they might be worth or where I'm going to be selling them and all that good stuff. But first, I want to tell you today about Posh Sidekick. Posh Sidekick is an app-based automation tool that will help you get sales on Poshmark. My favorite thing still is offer to likers. That's where most of my sales come. But you can automate silent auctions, you can set up closet clearouts, and there's a bunch of other features in there where that'll help you end your listings and basically make them new again. It's really awesome. The one thing I will point out is that if you're just starting on Poshmark, just try Poshmark. Do all the things that they want you to do manually, share manually, join parties, do all those things, follow people, let them follow you back. Once you build up a good amount of good quality listings, maybe like 200 plus listings, that's when an automation tool like this is really gonna help. If you just have 10 to 30 listings, this tool is not gonna, it's gonna help you, obviously, but you really wanna be at the point in your selling, your online selling on Poshmark, where it's really gonna benefit you. At that point, that's when I would suggest this. So if you're kind of mid-level reseller, if you're an advanced reseller looking for automation, this tool will help you a ton. Link down in the description below. Give it a try, Posh Sidekick. I absolutely love it. Now, before we sit down and get to business, I do also want to say that I did finish the back wall of the shed finally, and I started to trim the sides a little bit as well. Also, in the making of that, I did put a nail through my finger. I don't know how close I can actually get that. It's a little purple. It's on my middle finger, which is appropriate. I had my hand in behind trying to work around a little piece so that I had something to nail something to. So I was just trying to put it in behind, and I went on an angle with the nail gun. So anyway, not great. Be careful with tools when you're using them. I clearly am not. But regardless, we did get the back wall done. That's awesome. I did wind up just sort of trimming the edges up and the sides a little bit, like I said as well. Very happy about that. Now I just have the ceiling to do. But I was only going to work on it today till noon, so I did that this morning. When I was done, it was about 2 o'clock, so I kind of got carried away and kept going. And then I knew I still had to film this video and edit it and get it out. I hope to get it up today because I didn't get out do any garage sale. I didn't film any garage sales. We were away this week and we went to a concert to be seen, Hailstorm and I Prevail. That was really cool. We went to a Jays game. That wasn't so great. It was the first game they played against Detroit. They did lose that one. We kind of, barely lost, but it was still a loss. And then I seen Saturday, they lost even worse. And then Saturday night, we went to a comedy show in Niagara Falls. So we had a pretty extensive weekend. While we were out, we went to, like I said, a couple of thrift stores. We went to a really cool one, actually, a really cool thrift store in Toronto. We went to a couple of yard sales in Niagara Falls. We didn't film anything though, so I will show you what I got, but I didn't film anything. And then I got some stuff for free from my aunt, which is really awesome. I'll show you that at the end of the video. And then I got some retail arbitrage. I got a few jerseys that I'll share. We'll probably start with the jerseys. Let me go grab them and I'll set everything up here and I'll show you what I picked up over the weekend. All right, so we got the jerseys here. The first one, I literally just sold my last one. This is a 3XL. I don't know if we can see that there. Anyway, it's a 3XL. It's a blank Fanatics jersey. I'm gonna throw my listing up. I expect to do pretty good on this. Paid $19.99. Don't know if the tag is still on here or not. Let's see if I can throw it up there for you. Oops. $19.99 for this guy. I think that's pretty awesome. I've sold plenty of these. That particular location in Niagara Falls seems to be getting lower. These I paid up a little bit, okay? So this is a really cool jersey. It's actually a practice jersey. I don't see an actual sold of this, but they are from 2016, I believe. I paid, this one I actually pulled the tag off, but I think I paid $29.99 for these. I think I got mine listed in just over $100. I'll throw my listing up. It might even be like 120, 130, something like that. So yeah, this one's a Winnipeg one. It's a size 52, which is a large, okay? Like I said, I expect to get over $100 for these eventually. I don't think they'll be quick sellers. And I also got the Calgary Flames one. They did have Leafs jerseys, but they were more, yeah, I don't know, 39. It's got the old tag on here. That's not relevant. Anyway, so it's a Calgary one. Altogether, I know my price for all three together was $90. That was with tax and everything. So I think these were like $29. I just don't remember because the price is off of this one for some reason. Anyway, pretty cool. Same thing. There's no comp for this one, but I'm gonna expect that it still will sell pretty decently for about 130 bucks. I'll throw the listed up regardless. All right, a thrift store item. Now I've already got this listed. I actually listed this when we were away. I'll throw it up. It's like West Cayman British Islands or something. I'll throw it up here what it actually is anyway. So this thrift store was called, I think, like Wildlife Thrift or something on Front Street in Toronto. Where we stayed, we had to walk past it. So we stayed in like George Brown College, I guess is what we stayed in, like dorm rooms, just like we did last time we were in Toronto. So we had to walk about, I don't know, it was maybe about a 15-minute walk to the Rogers Centre or Union Station right there. And we walked past it the first day and I said, let's go back. It was expensive. I think this shirt cost me $11. We found some other stuff, but they're personal items. I see some, I don't see this exact one even listed, but I see some other countries, like I think like a Florida one or something like that, or is it Key West, or I don't know. There's a few of them, and they all seem to sell around anywhere from like $40 to $60. I listed mine high because it's the only one that I see. They are from 1988. I think I'm asking $68 for this one. Will I get it? I don't know. That thrift store is really cool. It was definitely better items in there, like shoes were like 20 bucks. The prices felt like a value village, but it also said there was one in Toronto, and I believe the other one says it's in Vancouver. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that store before. It's really cool. I'll try to find a picture and throw it up of just what the store looked like, or the outside of the store too. But yeah, happy to find this. It was the only thrifted item. Next, let's talk about garage sales. All right, so our garage sale items now. Most of these are going to be for the antique booth, including this. He gave me this for free. There's a bunch of prints, and he had a whole bunch of this one. It's the Warrior. I thought it was pretty cool for free. You know, even if I get like 10 bucks for this, I think that's okay. It might be less than that even. It is cool though. It says B12. I don't know what that exactly means. I'll save the best one here for last. Got a couple of books. We have these cards. So these say complete set of cards. There's no nudes, but they are. I had cards like this that were Sunshine Girls. Okay, these are completely sealed. Somewhere it does say, oh, he says no nudity on this particular one. I don't see a year on them either, but, oh, 1994. Sorry, there's a year. It's 1994. So I'll probably try to get like maybe $8 to $10 out of this. At the garage sale, I think I spent about $30 total, I think, from what I remember. So these are playing cards, Pringles. Got some books. I think there's a third one here. These are old books. There's Goofy. Okay, these are gonna go in the booth here. I'll look them up on eBay to make sure they're not worth anything crazy. I'm sure they're not though. Okay, I think there's one more book in here. Yeah, one more book and one larger item. The last book was Woody Woodpecker. So cool little items. Okay, this I thought, I didn't look up. I thought maybe it'd be worth a little more. Okay, so it's Star Trek Voyager. Everything is in here. I mean, I'll have to actually go through to make sure absolutely everything is in here. But it's still got the instructions. It's sealed. I thought it would be maybe worth maybe $60 or $70. Turns out it's worth like $35 to $40. I think I paid about $15 for this. And then $15 for everything else. So kind of expensive, right? Like for the books and stuff. So I've got cards and books. I was kind of thinking of it all together. I think he gave me 30 bucks. He gave me this print. I'm trying to remember if my wife got something as well. It's not in this bag. If she didn't, she must have took it out. So paid up a bit. You know, am I going to make a lot of money? Probably not. I was kind of really taking the chance on this being really good. I don't know if I'll sell this online or in the booth. This one's kind of questionable. The rest of them, like I said, maybe. So this one for sure is like 35 to 40 bucks online. This one, hope to get 10 bucks for it. The cards, maybe 8 bucks. The books, not too much, maybe like $4 a book. The cards, maybe another $5, $6, something like that. So did I do really great? Not really. We did see a few other garage sales, especially on the way home. We couldn't stop because we were kind of pushed for time. In Toronto, we stopped at a couple of garage sales, but they were more like people who bought Amazon pallets. We didn't buy anything. I think in total, maybe we stopped at 5 yard sales, and this is the only yard sale that we actually bought something from. Next, we're going to talk about something I got for free. Now, this is going to be worth a good amount of money. If you follow me on Instagram, I kind of did a little video showing all these cassettes that I picked up for actually free. So my uncle is a lawyer and they have a law firm in Toronto. And my aunt was saying, normally when, they're dealing with somebody's estate, the family takes care of all this stuff. For some reason, they were clearing out the house and they had a few items, including these tapes and some VHS and some other things that were just going to get thrown away. She wondered if I was interested in them at all. The VHSs, I was kind of on the fence about. The tapes, cassette tapes, absolutely. I didn't know it was there. She showed me a few pictures and I seen a few things in there that I was interested in. We had to figure out logistics of how I was going to get these. I wound up that she was in Mississauga. I think her daughter, I can't remember exactly what happened. I think she was like house sitting for her daughter who was maybe on vacation or whatever the situation was. I'm not exactly sure why she was there, but she was able to leave them in Mississauga outside by their carport. So on our way from Toronto going to Niagara Falls, we just kind of went out that way and I picked them up. And I didn't really look at them while we were gone. And when we got home, I started going through them. Now right away, I seen some really great ones. I seen Nirvana, a couple different Nirvanas, which my buddy, Reselling with John, he's already spoke up for the Muddy Banks and I think In Utero. I already think I have an In Utero listed, so this was the second copy of that. I had actually never seen the Muddy Banks of Wichita, however you pronounce that, on cassette before. I've had the CD before. I've seen a re-release pressed on vinyl. I've never seen the cassette. It actually still does sell for like good money. I'll show what it sells for. I won't disclose what John paid for it. I gave him a deal. I think we're both happy with the deal. Anyway, that's awesome. There was also like a rare Bare Naked Ladies demo tape in there. I never seen that before. It looks like it sells for like $50. Then there's a few sealed cassettes as well. One that got my attention was Def Leppard Hysteria. That one sold for like $80 to $100 sealed on a regular basis. So very happy about that. Now there are plenty of other cassettes in here that are very valuable, were good money. For the most part, I just sort of piled them up. And what I did, I went through Pink Floyd and I just made a pile of like 5, 6 Pink Floyds, a lot of them together, the Rolling Stones, Fleetwood Mac. Then you get country lots like Garth Brooks. These are all from like the 90s, 80s. Then there's stuff like Marvin Gaye and like, I'm trying to think of some other ones. There's definitely some like soul, there's some rock, there's some country, there's a little bit of everything. And it goes anywhere from the 70s to the early 90s. So it's pretty awesome. I haven't went through everything. I've been lotting some up. If you look on my eBay store, you'll see lots of like, 3 to 8 different cassette lots for different bands. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to suggest if you want to see what's in there, just go to my eBay store. I'm going to be listing them all this week. Check it out. There you have it. That's what I picked up over the weekend. A little different than normal, hopefully going to get back to regular videos soon. I'm spending so much time. All my free time is going into the shed. As soon as the shed's done, we're going to get back to regular order pulling videos. This weekend, provided it doesn't rain, we're going to be hitting some more garage sales, stuff like that. Anyways, we're going to end this one right here. If you guys like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we will see you, look at this finger, very soon.